Did you have a supplementary, Senator Lang? Short.
Very, very quickly, talking about certainty, it would seem to me that one thing is certain is that we wake up in the morning with a thermometer and we know how cold or how warm it is. And we have 365 days a year that thermometer is registered. So surely we can at the end of the year say whether the world's cooling or it's not cooling. Perhaps you could comment on that.
Well, that's a very difficult problem, and I think Ross is perhaps the best person to talk about that. So I'm turn it over to you, Ross. But it's a very difficult measurement, the global temperature measurement. What is that?
There are a couple of different key databases. One is the land surface temperature record, which I think has the biggest quality problems, but it's the one that is most prominently displayed. Better quality data sets come from weather satellites. Weather balloons is another source. And then Canada was also a big supporter of something called the Argo network, which is a network of 3,000 robotic floats that now travel the world's oceans, taking constant temperature readings down to a depth of about 900 meters all the way up to the surface. That's a much better quality ocean temperature data set than was available, but that only goes back to 2003. I've worked mostly with the satellite data sets because I think they're the best quality temperature data sets that we have, and they measure the region of the atmosphere where the greenhouse gases mix and the effects should be most evident. And it's the big controversy has been the fact that there's a lot more warming. There seems to be more warming at the surface than in the weather satellite data sets, and the models don't predict that discrepancy should be there. In terms of what we monitor, I think now there's a lot more attention being paid to the weather satellite data, and it's updated monthly, and that's where you begin to get the idea that to the extent there's warming, it just doesn't seem to be on the scale of what the models have predicted.